Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, the rematch between Joseph Parker and Dereck Chisora has now formally been announced. It takes place on the 18th of December. It takes place at the Manchester Arena in the UK, and it will be shown on DAZN in the USA and in the UK. And yeah, obviously when these two guys first fought back in May, it was deemed a controversial decision. Me personally at the time, I actually felt it was a close fight. I felt Dereck Chisora nicked it. I think I had him winning by a point, but the judges gave it to Joseph Parker by a split decision, and that verdict at the time definitely caused, some debate amongst boxing fans. And all in all, I felt the first fight was actually pretty good. It was very competitive, and in my opinion, a rematch makes sense for both guys. I mean, let's be honest, no matter how you scored the first fight, it wasn't really conclusive either way. So yeah, a rematch is needed in my opinion. And also, when you look at both guys, where they're at in their careers, both guys kind of need each other. It's the fight that makes sense for both fighters, And yeah, all in all, I'm glad that this rematch is taking place. And unlike the first time, I kind of felt that it wasn't a pay-per-view worthy fight, but now it's on DAZN, £7.99 a month. I can't really complain. This is a pretty good headliner as far as I'm concerned, especially considering the first fight was pretty decent. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the rematch. I mean, it's really important for both guys, especially Joseph Parker. I mean, if Joseph Parker has any ambition as a top 10 heavyweight anymore, he needs to beat Dereck Chisora convincingly as far as I'm concerned. If he's got any ambition of once again competing at world level, he needs to win this fight. If he loses to Dereck Chisora in the rematch, I think you can basically put a fork in Joseph Parker's career at world level. And as for Dereck Chisora, this is a great opportunity of getting revenge on Joseph Parker and, securing the biggest win of his career. If he were to beat Joseph Parker, it's definitely his best win on paper. And let's be honest, eventually Dereck Chisora needs to win one of these sort of fights. Eventually, he will stop getting these sort of fights. But, at the same time, Dereck Chisora, he's hardly been hindered by numerous losses. He continues to get big fights. He continues to get big paydays, ultimately because he puts on a show. He always comes to fight. He makes for entertaining viewing on fight week. Sometimes wins and losses aren't the be-all and end-all when it comes to being a star in boxing. And Dereck Chisora, whether you like him or dislike him, is a good example to fellow fighters to say that, listen, you can lose a few fights, but if you actually bring something to the table, if you're a personality, you come to bring it on fight night, you're going to get more opportunities. If you give something to the fans, if you come to bring it, win, lose or draw, you're going to get fights. And ultimately, boxing would be better off if more fighters had the mentality of Dereck Chisora. You may not like him as a person, but his attitude to fighting and boxing, in my opinion, is spot on. And I wish more fighters were like Dereck Chisora. So I say Dereck Chisora needs to win this fight. Even if he doesn't, if he continues fighting, more than likely he's going to get another opportunity because he comes to bring it. He's a personality, he's entertaining for a lot of people. So, it is what it is with Dereck Chisora. We've gone round in circles when it comes to Dereck Chisora and discussing his career, that he needs to win this fight, he needs to win that fight. Ultimately, in reality, all Dereck Chisora needs to do is continue to bring it and be entertaining. If he does that, he's going to get big fights. But, in regards to his career, in regards to getting names on the resume, beating Joseph Parker is definitely the best win of his career. So I'm sure Dereck's going to be motivated coming into this rematch. I think he felt he won the first fight. I personally did as well. And he's got revenge on his mind. So, I think it's going to make for another good fight. Joseph Parker definitely needs to take more initiative in this rematch. He needs to be more forceful in his approach, in my opinion, to get the respect of Dereck Chisora. I don't think he really did that throughout the first fight. He definitely needs to adjust that in this fight. And, Dereck just needs to bring it. Try not to leave it in the hands of the judges. So when you match these two guys together, when you look at the context of the rematch, I think it will be a good fight. Going into the first fight, I picked Joseph Parker on points. And going into this rematch, I'll be honest, I'm not really sure who to side with. So I'll definitely make a prediction video nearer the time. It's a fight I like. I think it's a rematch that's needed. And it's, I think the fight's going to be a good bit of fun. The first fight was decent, and I'm sure the second fight will be the same. So yeah, share your thoughts below. What do you make of this rematch? Who are you backing? Are you going repeat? Do you think Joseph Parker this time around can be more conclusive in a victory? Or do you believe Dereck Chisora is going to get revenge and beat Joseph Parker? Anyway, share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.